Long before cities were being built, long before there was kings and dominions on the earth, there was a rebellion in heaven. Now, this event was not totally recorded in the conventional Bible, but if you look at the Jewish Bible and some journals in the Enoch chapters, you are going to see some part of it. Now, let's dive in. There were a group of angels that were called watchers. Record have it that this certain set of angels left their position of authority and did some things that were not supposed to be. And because of that, this story is one of the most darkest mysteries of ancient religion. Now, for further explanation, let's look at what the Bible said about this in Genesis chapter 6 from verse 1 to 4. It came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and the daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all that they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with men, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Verse 4. There were giants in the earth, and in those days, and also that after, when the sons of God came in, and the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, and they became mighty men. Now, these giants were descendants from angels that left heaven, came to the earth, and started bearing children. And these angels did not even stop there. They went further to commit more sacrilege when they started teaching humans about weapons, about enchantment, about sorcery, about magic, about astrology, and other wisdom that were forbidden and were not meant to be. This led to something that the Bible termed as men grew more wicked. Why? Because people were using those power that they've attained, or they've learned, or they've got to oppress other people. Continuing in verse 5 of that same Genesis chapter 6, and it said, and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thought of the heart was only evil continually. Men became even more wicked than they were before, and they started committing more wickedness because of the things that they have learned. They have learned magic now, they've learned sorcery. Because I learned sorcery, I can easily just turn this one person to goat, and everybody was having their way. And God did something drastic. We are going to look at it in 2 Peter chapter 2 from verse 4. If God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into the chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, yes, God judged them. And these giants, they are known as Nephilim. Nephilim, you can do your research. Nephilim, these people grew more than usual. They have extraordinary strength, more than normal humans. And some people might be asking, how about Goliath? Is Goliath part of descendant of angels? Though the Bible did not make mention of Goliath being a descendant of Nephilim, but there's traces that Goliath was part of it, because even if you continue reading, you see that one of the brothers of Goliath had 6 fingers on his hands instead of normal 5, 6 fingers. They had extraordinary strength, although thank God that God also have his own sons that were able to defeat them. That is a mystery. Follow for more interesting stories.